I know some people moan about my upload schedule, but I've uploaded 3 days in a row at the same time. I mean, if there's a trophy for that, then I would gladly take it, because trophies are a bit hard to come by for me. But welcome back to another episode of the Portsmouth First Look at Football Manager 2019, a mini-series we're doing on the channel. We've won 2 live com games in a row, and we now take on Fleetwood, who are currently in the relegation zone. We're still top of the league, by the way. So it's a big game, some would say. I mean, some would say. I haven't picked the easy game just so I can win another one. One of my new favourite features in Football Manager this year is that the captain can come to you with a concern that another player has before the player comes to you with a concern, which is great because now my captain can pretty much snake out anyone who is about to ruin my team morale and then get me sacked. In this case, it was going to be Christian Burgess, and apparently he wasn't going to be happy with the amount of time he was playing because obviously the 2 centre-backs I had were better than him, and then he wasn't too pleased when I said that he had to earn his place, so at least he won't be playing for a while. I also may have said that he can leave, and also he didn't react to that either, so that's gone well. And it shows because in training and the last week, he ended up being the worst trainer in the team, so it seems like that's a new subtle change in Football Manager this year. Following on from the Peterborough game, we did take on Wycombe at home and beat them by 2 goals to 1. Jamal Lowe scored the winner. It seems to be a recurring theme this year. And also, I've put the training calendar on the screen for you to see how I set up my training tactics for the next few games coming up after the Wycombe game. But as you can see, we had Rochdale away and lost 1-0, so at least that worked out well. But despite the defeat against Rochdale, I did still win Manager of the Month for September, which is great news because everyone knows that once you win Manager of the Month, your team's form goes downhill. Well, I say downhill, we managed to beat Coventry away by 2 goals to 1 in the next game. This was the own goal that we got in our favour. I mean, I don't want to say I'm lucky, but I will probably say I'm lucky with that aspect. And talking of players that had concerns, Ronan Curtis came to me and said that he wanted to play more first team football, which I couldn't really give him because Andre Green was playing a lot better on the left wing than he was. But I thought I'd give him a few times out in the number 10 role. He then went and done his knee ligaments, which means he's out for the season, so that's gone well for me as well. We did follow up that lucky win away at Coventry with a 3-2 defeat at AFC Wimbledon. I mean, AFC Wimbledon are sponsored by Football Manager. I don't want to say they're overpowered, but I mean, they shouldn't be beating me. Although it didn't help that they played 2 long balls over the top of my defence and pretty much scored with them. So it's a fair game in my opinion. And also there's the training calendar for leading up to our match against Fleetwood. I should also say that Fleetwood sacked Joey Barton because he hadn't won a game all season with them. So, you know, I know how that feels, Joey. I mean, it happens to me 9 times out of 10. I mean, the media have come out and said that this should be an easy win for us. I don't want to say it will be an easy win. I mean, we are top of the league. We're in great form at the moment. Fleetwood only got their first win of the season last week. Joey Barton's not their manager anymore. I mean, it's not going to be that easy for us, surely. I'm going to put a fiver on us winning 5-0. On to make matters worse, Kenny Jackett is apparently the new favourite to take over at Fleetwood. Fleetwood? I mean, he must have some ambition, at least Kenny. I mean, he was Portsmouth manager before I took over and kicked him out. I've just seen that Charlton have won by 2 goals to 0 over Barnsley, which means they've cut the gap to us to only a point, which means that we do need to extend that lead again by beating Fleetwood. I mean, this should be the easier of the 2 games that we could potentially be playing. I mean, I was going to pick us to play against AFC Wimbledon, but I'm kind of glad we did it now. Now, after taking into consideration our defeat last game where we didn't create that many chances and we were dominating the ball but just not creating enough going forward, I've decided to swap the system to go to a 4-4-2 instead of a 4-2-3-1. It means that Luke McGee will start off in goal, Nathan Thompson makes his first appearance on the series playing at right back with Matt Clark and Jack Watmore at centre back once again, and Dion Donoghue will play at left back. The midfield 4 sees David Wheeler playing on the right wing while Andre Green will start off on the left wing and Ben Thompson and Tom Naylor will play in the centre. Jamal Lowe has been moved from his right wing position to start off up front alongside Brett Pittman. It's a strong team. It's a very strong team against Fleetwood. I mean, if we don't win at least by about 4 goals, well, I mean, I can't really do anything because you don't actually see me. I will write a strongly worded letter to Sports Interactive and tell them, make me win 4-0 next time. I really am the least creative person the world's ever seen. Now, looking at Fleetwood's team, they've set up in a 4-3-3. Maybe it might be more of a defensive 4-3-3, we'll have to see. Ched Evans is up front for them, their top goal scorer this season. Dean Marney playing in centre midfield. So, I mean, I'm surprised he's actually still able to stand. I mean, at 34 years old. Okay, I want the boys to ignore the recent praise they've had recently. You know, the media saying that it's going to be an easy win for us. I'm still unsure whether it's going to be an easy win for us. But all I want, first of all, is a good performance. And second of all, I want at least 6 goals. Now, the first highlight is going to Fleetwood, which is a little bit worrying. But I'm sure we'll win the ball back and counter-attack these lot. And Nathan Thompson has won the ball and has played in Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe fires it wide. Who is our top goal scorer this season, Jamal Lowe. And if he's finishing like that, I'm wondering how on earth he is our top goal scorer. Now, as I said earlier, we are under a little bit of pressure because Charlton won yesterday. And Fleetwood on the attack. And Ched Evans has fired it. Well, we're 1-0 down to Fleetwood at home after 5 minutes. Ched Evans' 10th goal of the season. I don't think I've got a player who's anywhere near 10 goals this season. So I don't know how Fleetwood are near the bottom of the league if they got a striker who's on 10 goals already in October. Not the greatest of starts, but we can come back. We still got 85 minutes to come back. You know, there's still 70 minutes to go. The time is ticking by ever so slowly, but we still have a chance of coming back into this game. And Brett Pittman finds Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe! It's a good save by the goalkeeper. We've got a shot on target at least. We're going to change the tactical style as well to go direct counter-attack. I think that might suit us a bit better. We're going to go more attacking as well. Direct counter-attack whilst on attacking. Tactical masterclass once again by Christopher Proud. Surely we can't bottle it on another live com, can we? I mean, I say bottle it again. The first 2 episodes, we've won them both. So I don't know what I'm talking about once again. Out onto the edge for Naylor. It's blocks and Fleetwood gets it away. They've only had 1 shot so far and they've scored it. Makes it even more worrying. Okay, we got a free kick. And they're down to 10 men. Fleetwood already. We're going to tell the boys to push forwards. Fleetwood are down to 10 men in 35 minutes. I mean, surely we can't lose. Now. I mean, we're shooting like that. Yes, we probably could. We're not really doing much in Clark. Oh, Green! It's a good save by the goalkeeper. I mean, the camera angle changed as the shot was saved, so I didn't know if it was actually saved or if it hit the post. We're going to go with a save. It's been all us this half, and we're still not even level. Fleetwood have had 1 shot, and they've scored from it. I don't want to say clinical, but they might be clinical. And Fleetwood on the attack again. Can we win the ball back off them? I mean, they're down to 10 men. How are they beating us? How? It's Fleetwood. We've got 1 more chance before half time, and David Wheeler fires it wide. We are really shocking at the moment. We're 1-0 down at half time. This is where I earn my money. This is where we get much better now. That's what I'm going to get him to do. We're going to counter press as well. Like, this is definitely one of the most embarrassing results I'm probably ever going to have on YouTube. And this is from a person who loses most of the time and gets sacked. And I'm saying this is my most embarrassing loss. I mean, that is an achievement. And Michelini is hit the post. 30 seconds into the second half. And they've hit the post. Amazingly, they come closer to score than we did in the first 45 minutes. And it only took them 30 seconds to get that. Andre Green runs at the defence. Plays it to Wheeler. Wheeler into the box. Pittman. Green! It's an equaliser finally. We've broken Fleetwood's resolve. And we've equalised this 1-1. Andre Green with his 5th goal of the season. It's fantastic football there. Andre Green beat 2 players, played it wide to Wheeler. Wheeler into the box. Pittman heads it on. And Andre Green on the volley fires it past the keeper. I mean, they're down to 10 men. This is where we kill them now. We absolutely ruined them. Joe Mason's going to come on for Brett Pittman. Brett Pittman has got an assist, but hasn't really done much other than that. We're going to send on Ben Close as well to play as a deep line playmaker. Try and get the ball a bit forward, a bit quicker. And David Wheeler into the box. And Jamal Lowe! Oh, it's a penalty! We've got a penalty out of absolutely nothing. And Andre Green steps up. And he's missed it. I mean, that is anticlimactic. I generally thought Andre Green's going to put that away. I don't know why Andre Green's taking it anyway, because Brett Pittman was on... No, Brett Pittman just came off. What have I done? Okay, we've got 1 more change. We're going to take off Andre Green. He has played fairly well, but Lewis Dennis is going to come on for his debut on the series as play on the left wing as an inverted winger. We still have 8 minutes to win the game, and Ben Close has lost the ball. They put the ball forward. I don't think they're really going to attack us anymore. I think they're going to be happy with the point. I'm not going to be happy with the point. Oh, no, I'm probably going to be happy with the point as long as we hold on to the ball. Okay, I'm not going to be happy with the point. Jamal Lowe into the box. Oh, no, he's tackled Wheeler. Dennis! Oh, he's headed it over. I mean, we might not even draw Fleetwood at this rate. We could win the game still. Joe Mason has got the ball here. Into Lewis Dennis. Into Ben Close. Into Jamal Lowe. Into Lewis Dennis. And I feel like all my substitutions are just not working at all. Take off Brett Pittman, we get a penalty. We missed the penalty. I take off Andre Green. He gets 2 chances. Andre Green could probably put away. I know they're going to be happy with a point. I don't want them to get a point. Like, we cannot draw relegation fodder. Wheeler. Mason! He's headed it over. There's still another chance. Dion Donahue. David Wheeler. It scores! Yes! We've won it! In injury time. We've won the game. David Wheeler fires it in. 2 episodes in a row, and we've scored in injury time to win the game. David Wheeler is just about sneaked in relief. I think that's the only word I can really say. There we go. There we go. We've won by 2 goals to 1. We've left it late again. David Wheeler this time scores the winner. I mean, if we could win 5-0 next time and not have to go through that, that would be nice. And also, this was a very interesting feature because in the press conference after the Fleetwood win, we got a question about technology in football, which is great because, I mean, we should have more technology in football. I mean, I don't want to get done by goal line technology anytime soon, or the lack of goal line technology, so I say, because I am managing League One. But once again, if you have enjoyed that episode, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more content. There will be a new beta series happening soon once the beta drops. But this series will continue until it finishes the season. See you tomorrow.